Yo, guys, it is pandemonium up in here, pandemonium out here. You know, there is a serious balance that is needed to be achieved by masculine and feminine entities. This balance is required in so many ways. It's not funny. You see, the way we find ourselves imbalancing each other in this design of being masculine and feminine is because we are trying to overshadow each other instead of work together. You see, the masculine has its place with the feminine, the same way that the feminine has its place with the masculine. But the somewhere along the line, we like to mix the channels. We like to 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 blur the waters, make the waters dirty where the waters are supposed to be clean. Like we should find a way to balance these energies out in a way that is more congruent, that more cohesive. Because if we're gonna try and be the women as men, try and do feminine things, trying to adapt feminine energies within our psyche, it's not going to work. But at the same time, if women are also trying to adapt masculine energies, so much so that they overshadow their feminine energies and then try to outdo the man in the ways, it won't work out. Let's be honest, guys. We work best when we are working together, when we are balancing each other out. But this balance is something that needs to be discussed fully in the beginning of the relationship. Like, my God, we need to discuss a lot in order for this whole dynamic to be cohesive. In order for this dynamic to be cohesive, we need to discuss a lot because there are some things that are not in accordance with the natural law that we do, that we have found the norm. You see, yes, a man is supposed to provide, but you as a woman should appreciate what he provides, not overstep by assuming that because somebody else can do better, that better is for this house. Because sometimes when a man is reaching a certain level in his capability as a provider, you as a woman, it is your place to be submissive and accept that this is the situation that we are supposed to be in. And if God decides that now the man can actually increase his capabilities of being a provider, then he will deem it so. But if women are the ones who think this man needs to increase his capacity as a provider on their own, then they create a problem. Because whenever a woman or a man thinks in terms of lack, it's like I'm lacking A, B, and C, I'm lacking 1, 2, and 3, there is no peace within the home, within the person, within anybody. Because you, as my wife, when you are thinking we are lacking 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna be on my neck about it, telling me that we don't have 1, 2, and 3, and we're missing this and that. You see, now me, uh, in my capacity, now I'm no longer focusing on what I can do. I'm trying to outdo somebody that I don't even know. I don't even know what the neighbor does for a living. He could be a serial killer. Maybe he gets paid to kill. Maybe he gets paid a million a body. Now I'm trying to outdo him whilst working sales, car sales maybe. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to outdo people that we don't even know, trying to compare ourselves to people that are outside of ourselves. Whereas in reality, we are supposed to be trying to compare ourselves from yesterday, comparing whether yesterday was I doing right and how am I doing better today. You see, because God is the one who decides what is our capacity. God is the one who decides how much we are able to do. But if we try to overstep Him, go and find better ways to things, do things that we think we're supposed to do because of modern society, because of the popular media, then we are gonna miss this picture very much. We're gonna like miss the target very much, and it's not gonna be all right. You feel me? Like this whole idea of trying to outdo each other in the relationship has to end. Yeah, straight like that. It has to end. Nah, woman, you cannot do what a man does. Yes, the devil may pay you more than the man, but you still need a man. You still need a man. Yeah. No, not because he's gonna give you that holy seed. You need him for reasons that are unfathomable. You need him for reasons that are unfathomable. Because when God created, He decided that the man be in charge for a very, very strict reason. You see, we men tend to have a, a compass within that allows us to actually know which is right and which is wrong, to actually be measure which is too far and which is too close. You feel what I'm saying? We men actually have some kind of mechanism that works this way. Now, you women are meant to actually test for weaknesses in the man's resolve. Sure, you are meant to, but you must understand that a man's rule should be absolute. No matter what level that man is on, you should be respecting him for what he is doing. You should be a woman that is grateful. Woman, you should practice gratitude. You see, this is only a suggestion. You can try not practicing gratitude, busy on his neck about what is lacking, and see how that ends up. See